I'm speaking with Shimmy Schoenfeld, the producer for The Art of Waiting. Hi, Shimmy.
Hello, everybody.
So I really enjoyed this movie. I just watched it again the other night, and I did a bit of reading online, so I kind of have some ideas of this, but I wanted to just start off by asking, tell me what the inspiration was behind Erez making this film.
Well, the inspiration was more of my director. My director went through, he underwent treatment with his wife, and he first came to me with the idea, and I thought to myself, and I said to myself, this is not interesting for the viewer, for a theater. So first we produced a small film, a short film, 22 minutes, and we won the Ophir Award. Here in Israel, it's like the Oscar. We won the Ophir Award 2017 for best short. And then we decided our producer, which is also a distributor here in Israel, we decided to produce a feature. And I didn't know, I mean, I had no idea what it means. And only for the time we went through the process of producing this film, I realized what it is for a couple to undergo treatment like this. If you have no problems, you making kids, making children, then you never know. You never know what it means for couples who are having difficulty. And then I really got into it, like also reading a lot of medicine stuff but still we tried to keep this film as a comedy, like with comedy angles. And if you watch the film, then you know what I mean. We have beautiful actors in this film, and we are very very happy with this film because it also did good in theaters, which is most important. We did in Israel like almost 120,000 viewers, and that's very nice for a small comedy. And so we kind of got our investment back, and we are happy about that. Especially our partners are happy about that. So now we are making with them another film. So this film is really did good to us and to my company, and to the director, of course, Erez.
It's interesting because when you stated that you weren't sure if the film would be interesting, I can't think of many films done in the United States that talk about the subject of infertility, and especially not many that are humorous. Is that topic not spoken about much in Israel as well?
That's right. This is what I found out, and this is what the director found out, because it's like a secret. When you're a couple who is having problems, then it's like a secret. You don't want to talk about it, even to your parents, and you see it in the film. And but then it came a time like a year and a half ago, or so 2 years ago. It really went it really became a topic here in Israel. And people start realizing. I didn't think it's a topic. That's why I said to my director at first, who the hell is going to buy a ticket, go to a theater to watch a film about a couple who are having fertility problems. But it is a topic now in Israel, and a lot of couples we found out a lot of couples are undergoing this treatment, and sometimes it's a very difficult treatment. It's with the mental difficulties, family pressure, and of course it poses problems between the couple, because if you go to a treatment for 3 years in the best way, sometimes it's 7 years, 9 years, 10 years, and sometimes it doesn't succeed at all, even after 9 years or 10 years. So and that's a topic. Still, I hope we succeed. I hope we succeeded in making this also the comedy angle of it.
Right, right. I find a lot of the humor comes from the fact that this is about a very intimate aspect of our lives, you know, with our spouses, and yet you're going to a doctor's office at a hospital with many people around, and it's not being treated in a very intimate way, or it feels that way, which leads to that disconnect, which can be, I think when someone's going through it, can be very difficult. For when someone's observing it or looking back at it, it can be very funny.
Yeah.
And even just the details of the husband having to give the wife shots and things like this, which are all things I'm familiar with from family and friends who've dealt with this issue. I was wondering, so I know that your director, Erez, has dealt with this. Did he communicate with other people who had been through some of these procedures to gather stories? Was this mostly based on some of his own experiences? Do you know that?
Well, some of his personal stories are in the film, and he still has relations with his doctor. The doctor came for the premiere, and yeah, it's a lot of people in the corridor, and that's not very intimate. I'm sure if you go to a hospital in Beverly Hills, or I saw the hospital next to your campus, looks good. So maybe it's a little bit better than like it is shown on the film. But that's a lot of people. During the time he went through this he went through treatment for 5 years, and during this time he was also involved in a social club. So he had a lot of people who shared the experience, because this is a very intimate experience and very intimate. I'll say again, intimate experience, and you have to have the people who are going through it to really understand. He is not in this club anymore. He has 2 kids now.
Right.
And also for the second kid, he had to undergo treatment. And now, we're here in the office. We are in touch with his doctor. Yeah, the doctor, he likes films, and we always invite him on the films we make, on the premieres. So we have something left.
I ask you about the actor, Roy Asaf.
Yeah.
I know he wrote some of the script or helped contributed some parts to the script. His character was very interesting to me. It was very, very defined in a sense. The fact that he always has the earpiece in for his phone, the fact that he wears the glasses that he doesn't need in front of his clients.
Yeah, today they look different. Today they go to a white one here, you know.
Right.
So it's an old-fashioned one, right. But time goes fast.
Right. I was wondering, was that more of the actor's contributions, the way the character was created? Was that between the two of them? It seemed to be almost like he was playing a specific person.
Yeah, see, they made in a previous film we produced called Wounded Land. He got an Ophir Prize for main role, Roy. So they really got together. And then even though this feature was Erez's ideas, he brought Roy as a writer because Roy is very, very talented. He's young, but he already won twice the Ophir Award. He should have won for this one too, but some people are jealous. So, it's like in the Oscar in America, if you're an old actor and you never won, so they'll give it to you, But if you're a young actor and you won already, so you'll wait. So he should have won on this one too. He's extremely professional boy, and he learned this from all angles because he's so professional, and it's really amazing to work with a talent with a talented actor like Roy, who turned out also a talented writer. And he's still involved now. Also, the next feature we produced, we are now in post-production. He also wrote. So he's we took him. We took control of him because it's really nice to have talented people like Roy.
Right, and you've done I see that. Your director has worked with him a couple of times in the past, and you've produced many films for Erez, correct?
Yeah, I started with the Son of God. He directed this with Guy Nativ, who won the Oscar for short film, Skin, a couple of years ago. And then I did there's another feature. Wounded Land, that's with Roy. Also, I also produced another short, Dear God, Erez and Guy.
One of the things that was very noticeable in the film was the constant warning sirens and the threat of explosions and the occasional bomb dropping. I was curious, does that represent a certain time? Is that always a constant threat in this area?
Yes, unfortunately, yes. This film, once a year we have it. At least once a year we have it. Usually in the summer, because they like to do it in the summer. But now we had it again. Here and there we have it all the times, and we have this thing in many Israeli films lately. I live not too far. I live in Gedera. My office is in Tel Aviv, but I live in Gedera, like 40 kilometers south of Tel Aviv, and I'm having a lot of sirens in the summer, especially. It is not quiet now. Let's hope it stays like this. But it is part of our life, unfortunately, and part of the film.
Right, and I also just loved all the secondary characters, especially the two actors who played the fathers. I thought they were very, very funny, very well thought out as well.
Especially the meal scene. Very funny. Yeah, Shmuel Ben Ari is good.
Yeah, and so you said the film has been received pretty well in Israel, then, right?
Yes, we are 120,000 tickets that were bought, not just viewers, because we have many more viewers that we do for the academy and for this and pre shows and stuff like this. But tickets under the 20,000, that's very nice for a small comedy.
And tell me about your lead actress. I have not seen her before. I've seen many of the other actors in other movies, but I had not seen her before.
She's in a major role in a film called Zero Motivation. It's a film who won Tribeca.
Mm.
So she's very well known here in Israel, and she's very good. We are very happy. We are very happy with the role she did. She's as professional as Roy. I think Roy for the first time met someone who may be a little bit on his level, and maybe a little bit even more. It was like a little bit intimidating for him to have such a great actress. But yeah, she's great.
Right, right. Oh, that's good for him. He needs some competition then.
Yeah, right. That's right.
Shimi, thank you so much for spending some time with us, and hopefully in the future we'll be able to invite you guys out for your next movie if we get to show that.
This will be beautiful, and thank you very much for showing our film. Have a great festival, and good luck, of course.